Hello everybody. Today we will present about the analysis of financial statement. My name is Thoa and my partner name is Kung. And we will present about the Tesla financial statement, and this also includes five parts. The first one is will be the preliminary research. The second one will be horizontal analysis. The third one will be vertical analysis. The next one will be ratio research, and the final one is the conclusion. Our target will analyze Tesla financial statement from 2014 to 2017, and we also make a research from investors' point of view.
Though there about preliminary research, Tesla basically is a leading company in electric car and automotive industry. Tesla also sell its product in North America, in US and Canada, also in Europe, UK, China, Hong Kong, and Australia. And about the preliminary research, um, I'm going to tell you about to make overview about company performance. Uh, at this time, uh, Tesla company don't have income yet, because it have maybe it have total revenue quite high from 2016 to 2015, but 17, but it not make any sense about net loss over here because in 2016 the debt the long debt of Tesla is really high, and in 2017 Tesla have to bear it interest, so it will be cost a lot, and the next slot will be clarify why it cannot make a profit. Um, we will next come to horizontal analysis. Uh, is it this column will illustrate about a difference between 2017 and 2016 by minus this one to this one, this column to this column, and the next step I will find the percentage of this number I just found out. And as you can see over here, the percentage of 2 year recently have really come really positive by the year, but um, I would like to highlight that at EBIT, or we can say operating profits, have really grow up really strongly from 2016 to 2017, and and by that reason, EBT, or we can say income before taxes, also um, rise up, and it will lead to the rise of the net loss of the company. And I will tell about the vertical analysis of 2016 and 2017. The formula for calculate those number will be um, will be depend on the total revenue, and the total revenue basically is 100%, and it will be calculate by um, by using number uh, time time 100% and divide for total revenue, and total revenue is unchanged or constant value, so it not change at all, and this is the result for for um, uh, this column. So this column is for 2016 and this column for 2017. And as you can see, the number changes of the net loss compared from 2016 to 2017. The next one, I want to tell more about the horizontal analysis of the income statement by comparing four, 4 years recently of Tesla. And though there is an increase in sales by almost 191% at compared in 2015. In 2017, there is a decrease in composition of revenue from automotive by 12% to the total revenue. Okay. And I will show you about the trend analysis of the revenues and the net loss um, throughout the year. Due to these reasons, the costs have increased by 2%, with with uh, which is really a bad sign and can cause as a significant reason for the decrease of profits as well. Alternatively, Tesla to survive the market by has to reduce the sale price of the RAM products by which can be one of the main reasons for reduction of profits. Okay. So you can see the trend graph over here. So
And the next one will analyzing the profit and loss of Tesla. You can see here this is the profit and loss of Tesla from 2014 to 2017. Here some significant KPI of the profit and loss. I will analyze the revenue of 3 categories that Tesla earned from. The first one will be the revenue percent of automotive year-of-year change. You can see here this is the percent of the revenue automotive in 2015 is increased 24% from 2014, and here 2016 is increased 70% than the 2015, and 2017 is 52%. You can see that the revenue of Tesla increased year by year. However, in 2017 it also decreased slightly. And the revenue percent of generation year of year, you can see is also increased here. Significantly in 2016 is increased than the 2015 1,153%. It means that the revenue increased because Tesla merged with the company SolarCity in 2016, and that's why the revenue of the generation increased. And the next one, the revenue of the service is also increased. Yeah, generally the revenue of Tesla increased year by year. However, it also had problems of the profitability of the EBIT and its ROA and its ROE. I will explain later. For the cost profit of the 3 category, you can see that it's also decreased slightly year by year. The gross profit of automotive decreased from 2014 until 2017, and the cost profit percent of energy generation and automotive also increased slightly. However, it's also increased in 2017 because as I told you before that the Tesla and SolarCity merged in 2016, and that's why it's decrease the gross profit of energy generation. And the next one, the gross profit of services and the other, it's decreased. It decreased because of the introduction of Tesla Model 3 lead to the decrease of the gross profit. Overall, the gross profit is decreased. Because of the introduction of Model 3 and the two others also decrease in the sales. However, the EBIT percent also decreased because some reasons here that I found. The first one is the demand decrease, and the next one is the appearance of the competitors like Nissan or GM. The next one is the fixed cost was high. Back to the profit and loss. Here you can see that the revenue of the Tesla quite high from year, but the cost of the products is quite high also, and that's why it leads to the decrease in the EBIT percent. And the next one is the net loss. The net loss here also decreased. Why? Because you can see that the higher cost in expenses, R&D and SG&A is high. That lead to the increase in the net loss, and the net loss decrease. It means that the ROA and ROE of Tesla also decrease, and this also lead to the negative of ROA and ROE year by year. And the next one, I will analyze the balance sheet of Tesla. This is the balance sheet of Tesla from 2014 until 2016. There are some KPI of the balance sheet. The first one is the quick ratio. You can see that the quick ratio is under 1. It seems to be not good for Tesla. And the next one is current ratio is also below 2. It's also not a good signal for Tesla. For DSO and DIO and DPO, it seems to be the good news that this number decreased year by year because it shows that the company ability to collect the money and repay the money for the supplier and collect the money from the customer, shorter. Here, it's also expressed through the net trading cycle. The net trading cycle also decreased year by year, especially in the year of 2017, and this also decreased to 11 days. For the equity ratio, it's also decreased. It decreased year by year. Less than 20%. It seems to be a poor number. And for the debt equity ratio, and it's almost 6. You can see that the debt ratio, if it's almost 6, it means that it's not good at all for a company to repay the long-term debt to its suppliers or its shareholders.
And about conclusion, we can find out that the reason that Tesla don't have a full year profits because of mainly 4 reasons. Firstly, the radio shift of the customer toward the importance of environment-friendly and automotive options had helped to bring number of order and also turn the attention of other car manufacturer to observe closely the happening in the company. The second one, the reason is the higher cost of maintenance, research, and development, selling, general, and administrative expense have triggered the net profit margin down. Another reason could have been for the losses of this company can be high automotive cost of revenue about 67%. Tesla never make a full year profit. One should not neglect the one of the reason for this is interest expense. The interest expense were also considerably higher than they could afford. So for example, uh, almost for example in 2015, uh, almost triple of value of $2 billion were record. So and the last but more recent, um, so most of the racial analysis are also highlighting the fact and figure out and alarming the potential threat of the company in future. So um, I think, in my opinion, I think that Tesla have to act right now to to make the profit higher by maybe inhibiting the new model to the customer to increase its revenue. So so is it the way, I think. Thank you.